why Tinubu will not become the president of Nigeria in 2023. Okay, let me tell you guys something. This thing I'm trying to explain is not going to be something that you can really pinpoint out. Okay, this is the reason. This is what he has done that wouldn't make people to vote for him or something. No, it is just about cycle, the cycle of things and the universe, how things happens, right? And I am 100% sure that in 2020, I don't know about 2027, but this 2023, Tinubu is not becoming the president, and I'm very damn sure about that. So that is it. Number one is that in politics, when you support someone to cheat someone else out of their goodness, maybe victory or their fortune or something, right? Of which he has done, right? Maybe to of which he has done several times to, conniving with his with his party measures, right? The Buhari clan or the Buhari side of APC. We have the Tinubu's faction, we have the Buhari faction, right? Even though there are some other pebble factions as well, but those are the two major factions in APC. So, and the Tinubu factions are really ripping the Buhari factions off the things that are supposed to be for them, right? The Oyo State side, the Oyo State was the name. This one, the Oyo State, the occurrence in Oyo State is an example, right? During the merging of CPC and APC, they were supposed to share the numbers of executives that will be appointed. I think 50% of the executives will be appointed by CPC and 50% by APC or something like that. Yeah. So they didn't give CPC, which is the Buhari side, the Shitu and others, the barrister, Barry Shitu and others, they didn't give them up to what they have agreed to be given, right? And the Tinubu's faction, which Ajimobi belongs to, and Ajimobi was the governor of Oyo State then, he did everything possible, legal or illegal, either by hook by crook, to block Bayoshitu from contesting or being qualified, but from contesting, being able to contest in the Oyo State governor in the APC governorship primary election in 2018. So they are ripping the CPC off a lot. They were ripping the CPC off a lot, and I know that the silence of the CPC, the CPC powers, which is the Buhari side, they kept silent over those things. I know that they have a way to get back at them. That's number one point. They have a way to get back at them. Back then in 2017, 2018, we all know that after Buhari was elected in 2015, he packed all those Tinubus, right? He ignored them. He didn't take advice from them. They were not really influencing things about the decision of the country, right? And he treated them off a lot of things. So this made the likes of Tinubu insecure, and they made the decision of taking charge of the control of the party. And that was what prompted the Oshiomhole being supported by the Tinubu faction to become the party national chairman. And after then, they did a whole lot of other things which I don't want to go into, just not to waste time, right? So after Oshiomhole was appointed, the likes of Tinubu, they think they have won. Right? So, fast forward to 2019. After the 2019 election, right? They took charge of the what's the name? Tinubu is in control of the party, right? And is in control of the legislative. But right now, Lawan is staying neutral. the issue of the loan that the 27 billion, is it 27 billion, right? Almost 30 billion, right? Almost $30 billion that the federal government or the presidency wanted to loan from China. Senate approved it. The speaker, the House of Representatives didn't approve it because they said there are some disrespectful actions of some security service chiefs after they were being summoned by the House of Reps, and they didn't come to attend the summoning meetings or something like that. So the House of Rep wasn't in support, but the Senate was in support of getting the loan, right? And if we see things, if we see through things, Lawan actually said it that we are not here to work as an opposition to presidency, but we are here to support presidency and make everything easy. Lawan actually has shown himself as that he is here to lead, that he wants to lead a rubber stamp Senate in relation to whatever the will of the president is. That is what Lawan has shown that he wanted to do. So, which means that if he has options to pick or choose whomever he is to go with, Lawan will go with Buhari instead of Tinubu. That's the second loss, right? That's the second loss. And thirdly, the only power that they are thinking now is the House of Rep, right? Of which we all know that eventually, after a lot of money has been, if enough money is being pushed to the side of each and every honorable on the floor of House of Rep, they will be on Buhari's side. Buhari bribes as well, so forget about all these things. Buhari is a billionaire. Forget all this integrity. Shut up, I beg. So, if enough money is being pushed to their side, oh, did I just say that? Oh, Buhari don't bribe, I beg go. May they no go sue me for what's the name? Buhari don't bribe, and I didn't say Buhari is a billionaire. I'm recapping that. I'm withdrawing that statement now. I'm on camera. I don't want anybody to come and sue me for some bullshit, right? But the likes of Bayashitu was on Buhari, is still on Buhari's side, right? Is in the Buhari's faction of what's the name, right? He was buying houses worth millions, tens of millions of naira, hundreds of millions, and where is it getting the money from? Is it all that? Are they going to say all that is coming from the salary and the legal salaries and arrears of being the Minister of Communication of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, right? No. That is too much than that. It's too much than that. But well, that's on the side. I'm only pointing those things out for you. So, in short, after that, we all know that Hausas don't like to leave power, but that is just a gross assessment. If I say, okay, Tinubu won't become the president because Hausa don't like to leave power. No, the point is that Nigeria is fast becoming a secular state, right? And the Hausas are doing everything to make things Islamic as Islamic as possible, and in which the Boko Haram that we see as evil is bad to them as well, but not as bad as we see it, right? It's not as evil as it's not as evil. They are not saying it to be evil to them as we are seeing it, right? So eventually they are doing everything to Islamize Nigeria as fast as they can, and as much as they can, right? So a part of the country, which is the northern part of the country, is they are using some sort of laws that the other part of the country are not using, right? Some are using Sharia, some states are using Sharia laws in this Nigeria, and some are not. That is, we are sitting on gunpowder, right? And I know that what I'm sure of is that by 2023, Tinubu will end up in the shoes of the likes of Awolowo and Abiola. So it is now left to him to either use diplomacy and handle things with ease instead of taking things violently and ending up like Awolowo's and MQ Abiola, if he didn't take things easy, we end up the same way. Because I think he's preparing for the fight, right? He's really, really preparing for the fight. Because since the Amotekun thing has been initiated, right? He was doing things I don't have any fact for this, right? But from my calculations and the situation of things and intuition, a little bit of intuitions as well, he has facilitated the crowning or the coronation or the crowning of Gani Adams as the Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò of Yoruba land, right? I'm not saying Gani Adams is not what is right, but what I'm just saying is that, like, he also played his part in facilitating that. Of course, we know that Gani Adams is Tinubu's political godson, and eventually those are the people that Tinubu is probably going to use when they refuse to give him tickets or they try to deny him his mandate, whether he win or he didn't win or whatever, right? If he wants to fight, those are the people he will want to claim himself or put himself forward as the leader of Yorubas. But the point is, he has compromised several times when he is supposed to protect the Yorubas, and he compromised just to satisfy the people who are his political partners instead of protecting his people, which are the Yoruba people. But he acted then that he is not just a Yoruba leader, right? He's a party leader, right? Now he is trying to have the power of being a party leader as well. So he wants to hit his cake and have it, being a secular leader to the whole Nigeria, and also being able to control the people who seems to be the Yoruba leaders as well. I mean, controlling them on the cultural level, on a Yoruba, you are Yoruba level, not just as I'm the Nigerian leader and you following me as a Nigerian. No, on a Yoruba thing. He wants to bond with people or influence people and control people with being a secular or general Nigerian political leader, right? And also as a Yoruba political leader, right? And at times, the interests of the Yorubas might be clashing with the interest of the whole of Nigeria or the Nigerian leadership, right? Of which we know that from his antecedent and his previous decisions, is going to go with whatever the Nigerian leadership has decided to do, most especially if it is going to favor him and put him in peace with them, and also align with his own goals of becoming the president. So that is it. Well, I can't blame him for doing the right thing for himself, but I'm only saying the two as to let you guys know what they are planning ahead against you. But whether you know or not, even if you are ready to vote for him or you are not ready to vote for him, right, the enemies that are ready to fight for him are there at the top. So that is it. 2023 no road for Tinubu. It's not that I'm not supporting him or I don't want Tinubu to become the president. He's an ambitious man. He has been planning this since almost 1999, even before 1999 safe, right? But he has started taking actions, visible actions since 1999, visible actions of trying to become president, right? From fighting Obasanjo, from Obasanjo withholding the state allocation of Lagos State, and he was running the state on IGR and some other sorts of funds and things like that. Pulling the state through, making sure he's having a heir or someone that he can influence in every state in Yoruba land, then pushing it through beyond Yoruba land to Igbo land, to the south, to the northeast, to the north central, even uprooting Saraki's influence in Kwara State, Kogi State, everywhere. He's just going hard. I like that confidence. But the point is, it is what it is, man. What is going to happen in 2023 is going to happen in 2023. No matter what you do, 2023 is not Tinubu's year. Just forget it, man. I'm only saying this so you guys can know what is up. And if you don't believe me, 2023 is gonna come. We're gonna be here at the special grace of God. Take care. Take it easy.